everybody, welcome to my new series. This is Bassett and More Outdoors, and I'm Justin. So this is going to be the first series in my custom rifle build. Not exactly sure how many videos I'm going to have yet. We'll find out once I'm done, but this will be the first. So this is my old rifle I've been using. I actually just picked this up less than a year ago with two intentions. One, hunting, and two, precision shooting. But before I get too much further, for those of you who like safety and need to know, I do have the safety on. I'm going to go ahead and remove the clip just so you guys can see. There's nothing in the magazine. I called it clip, sorry. Magazine, there's nothing in the magazine, and there's nothing in the bolt. No bullets in the chamber. We are clear, we are safe. So, anyways, my whole goal with this video today is to talk about the current setup, the Magpul Hunter stock, which is an amazing stock. We'll get into that more as we start to tear it apart. But I wanted to do weight comparisons. I wanted to see what this rifle weighs compared to what my new rifle weighs. And the main reason being is, like I said, hunting. In the state of Idaho, you have to be 16 pounds or less. And this rifle with scope on weighed in at 13.5 pounds. Now I understand a lot of you are like, holy cow, that's really heavy. And yes, it is heavy. But mind you, I'm not the type of guy who is literally going out hiking for days on end straight. I go out on weekends. I do take 1 week off a year for hunting. But I live in the mountains. Most of you guys have seen, I've got a giant mountain right in my backyard. I can literally walk right up my backyard 150 yards and start hunting if I wanted to. So I'm not going far, I'm not doing a lot on most trips. Some trips I am, which I do have another 7-pound rifle just for that. So anyways, neither here nor there. So I do have a brand spanking new scope here that I'm going to put on the new rifle. And for comparisons, the scope that was on here was the same scope. So anyways, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and mount the brand new scope for the weight comparison so we can weigh before and after on what the Magpul Hunter stock weighs compared to the new MTD ACC chassis. So I'm going to go ahead and put that together for you guys, and due to YouTube standards of building rifles and whatever else, I'm just not going to take any chance or risk. So I'm just going to use the magic of YouTube, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, there we go. So I didn't snug it down or torque it down. You can probably see that I can turn it. It's still loose. I'm just putting it in there for weight comparisons, as we're just going to take it right back off and bolt it onto my new rifle. So still have the tag on it, which that tag doesn't weigh anything. In fact, here we can just rip it off real quick. There we go. So anyways, and the scale might be a little out of range for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and use my cell phone to show you guys the weight as I put this on. But I'm going to go ahead and weigh this as is, because this is how I used it hunting. I used it with the brake on it, with the scope, with the sunshade, with the harness. What do you call this freaking thing? So I'm going to weigh it as is, and let's see what we end up with. Yes, and I know this is a bike stand, but it helps when it comes to weighing. So we're going to turn it on. We're going to make sure it zeroes out, which hard to see on this phone. It does. It zeroes out. It's set on pounds. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what this rifle weighs. As you can see, it's being held up on its own. Let me turn it to the side. You can see the only thing holding it is one of the M-lock things. It's not touching anywhere else, all the way up and down. And our official weight, 12 pounds, 16 ounces. Kind of heavy for a hunting rifle. So 12 pounds, 16 ounces. Like I said, I did hunt with this, and I did hike around for a whole day. I mean, we're talking, I think it was 12 hours in total I hiked with this thing on my back. And that's not just hiking a small little trail. That was hiking up the side of a mountain. As me and the wife were very eager and anxious the first day to get up to the top. And in all honesty, I didn't even notice I had it on me. It was comfortable for me. I'm kind of a big guy, kind of a stocky guy. I work out year round and everything else. So something like this is kind of lightweight, and I honestly kind of look at the challenge. I look at it as an exercise. So anyways, so let's get into the specifics of the stock. Anyways, the Magpul Hunter stock it's a really nice stock. There's so many different options. You have, first off, it's a free floating barrel. So It does not touch the barrel at all the way around, all the way down. You could take not just one paper, but a pretty thick piece of paper or several and slide it down. There's quite a bit of room there. You have the M-lock attachments here. So as you can see on this side of the rifle, I'd used an M-lock attachment here for my sling, and that works out really well. The other thing is, you also have the ability to add on 4 weights or 4-end weights. So you use the M-lock, which these are too tight, sorry, but it fits right in the M-lock, and you can add extra weight in the front of the rifle to help with not only balancing, but some of that jump as you get your recoil while you're firing, so that you could keep an eye on your shot. So normally, as I'm out at the range shooting, I'm taking off that M-lock that holds the sling on, and I've got 2 4-end weights, one on this side, one on this side, just to help with the control of the kick of the rifle and the jump of it as you fire. Same with the brake. Brake helps out with that as too, as you've got holes on the top and the sides, but nothing on the bottom. So it's helping to try to push that down. So there's so many things you do to try to keep yourself on target. But so yeah, so that's really nice there, those M-lock slots. You have adjustability here of your cheek riser right here. So as you know, that can play a big difference. What you want to be able to do, look, it even comes with a sticker, pretty cool. But what you want to be able to do is, as you lay your head down and you get your cheek comfortable, you want to be able to look right through your scope. So this comes with different sizes, 3 of them in total, from a small, medium to large size, so that you can put a custom cheek riser in to get as close as possible to that. So that was a really nice feature for me. The other thing that comes with, which is really nice, is you have the ability to adjust the the length of your buttstock. So here's 3 more extra clips that are spacers. I don't know why, man, I'm all over the place. Here's 3 more extra spacers that you can put in here to lengthen out your buttstock here based off of each shooter, so that when you're in there, you've got that nice, perfect spot on that trigger right there. You have a nice little dugout groove right here for your thumb, which is really nice. And you have this grip that helps out right here. So all in all, I mean, this is a very, very comfortable stock. It's not that heavy, which we're going to take this apart and weigh it with nothing else attached to it, so we can see exactly how much the stock weighs compared to the full aluminum chassis. But as far as my opinion goes, if you're looking for a stock versus a chassis, this is one of the better stocks out there. It's only $250 for this stock, so that's a great price. The other thing is on the back side here, you have, you know, a nice little slot for your sling to attach there as well too. It's got a really nice magazine release. You can see it's ambidextrous, so you got both sides there that you can release that magazine with. I am not a super big fan of the magwell, as, well, that time it did. But I was going to say, most of the times that I'm trying to slide that mag in, like if I'm out at the range and I got to change real quick, I find myself actually kind of fighting with it and fussing with it a little bit to get it in. But as you can see, it doesn't take long and it goes in. And you know, one of those is probably just practice or something. But anyways, so, and then one of the other things that make this chassis really nice is it is all polymer. So it's just, you know, a hard plastic, except for the where the rifle makes contact, it beds right here. It's all an aluminum piece from here where it attaches all the way back through the stock down into the handle right here. It's all one big aluminum piece. So they say you do not need to bed the rifle with this aluminum stock, as it fits really well. And after I bought the rifle, I did loosen the action bolts, take them out just to see how much play there was, and there was very little play, so I was very happy with it. So I just torqued them down to specs and used it as is, and I had no issues with it. So there we go. Got it all pulled apart. As you can see, nothing's left attached on it, and there's the M-lock slots that I was talking about on the bottom of the stock. And it's hard to see because it's painted black to match the rifle, but like I said, this is all aluminum from here to here, and then down in, it's one aluminum piece right there built inside this polymer. So no need for bedding, as it's a pretty tight fit already. Now, of course, bedding it still does help, and in my personal and professional opinion, if you want to bed it, go for it. I have done that before myself to a stock that looks and feels good, says it doesn't need bedding. I've went ahead and bedded it anyway. Noticed a slight improvement, but it could have been me. I mean, I don't know. But they say you don't need to on this one. Still feels pretty heavy. Let's go ahead and we'll throw it on the scale over here to see what it weighs with just the stock by itself. Okay, so again, we're going to go ahead and zero this out. Turn it on. We have attached the stock the same way we did last time. Still free floating, nothing touching it. And the stock by itself is 3.1 pounds. So that's pretty hefty for a stock. It feels solid. You know, there's a lot of guns that you get in the stocks just feel cheap plastic. This feels solid. It feels good. I like the way it feels. So there you go. All in all, really great stock if you guys are ever interested in the Magpul 700. It won't break the bank, and it'll definitely improve the grouping over a stock that you bought on a nice hunting rifle or even precision rifle. So there you go. If you have any questions, definitely leave me a comment down below. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Again, comment down below, and see you guys in the next video.